Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome to Yoga with Lisa. You found the gentlest and easiest going yoga on the internet, so welcome to my Facebook page. And we come together for a live session together every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock St. Martin time, coming to you from the beautiful Caribbean island of St. Martin and sending you love and warm breezes from the Caribbean. All right, let's begin today, excuse me, with a moment of meditation and calmness, and focus inward on your true self. Connect with your breathing and let your back be nice and straight. So bring those shoulders in alignment over the hips. Shoulders squeeze back just a little bit and then let them fall. So there's a lot of space between your shoulders and your ears. Then you can just let your arms rest on your legs, your knees. Maybe you have them palm up to represent openness and reception. Beautiful. Let's close the eyes and breathe deep, breathing in through the nose. Try to connect that inhalation to the deepest part of your belly if you can, and then let the breathing in the air continue to fill you up all the way to your throat. Then when it's time to exhale, you can let all levels exhale out at the same time, either through the nose or mouth, either way, or both even. So closing the eyes, here we go, breathing in and gently out. Beautiful. Let's have 3 or 4 more breaths like that. Just be quiet. Find that lovely stillness. And as we go through our next 55 minutes or so of yoga together, try not to let your mind leap onto your to-do list, your schedule, your agenda for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. For the next 55 seconds, just be here now and let all of those other things just drift away. Visualize that as you breathe in, you're breathing in joy and peace, calmness, quietness, contemplation, contentment, balance, and even strength, even power, confidence. And then when you exhale, maybe visualize you're just releasing away any worry or stress or anger or anxiety. Just let it go. Fill your heart with love and positivity, and let's take that chin and drop it down with your next exhalation. Hi Ellis, nice to see you from Holland. Thank you so much for being with me every Tuesday and Thursday. I cannot tell you how much it means to me to have your little smiling face there and know that you're doing your yoga all the way over in Holland with me. That's amazing. Take care. All right, dropping the chin, letting the back of the neck relax. Just let the head hang, and you can really amazingly drop the head down very much farther than you expected. Release your belly so your neck can let go all of the way, and really be surprised at how far the head will drop down in front of the chest. Release the neck. We're going to keep the back mostly straight here. And then when you're ready, we'll just move the chin along the collarbone left and right very slowly, and breathe as you move, breathing in and out. Just asking the neck to be loose and free and easy and relaxed. Find your full range of motion. Moving the chin left and right, breathing in and out. Let me just talk you through the philosophy of this yoga page, and most yoga classes, honestly. The idea is that you are with me, but I'm just one person, I'm just one lady, and I cannot really know the issues that you have in your body and your tissues, the issues of your particular tissues, right? So be very, very careful, be very, very gentle, listen to the wisdom of your inner teacher, do things that benefit you in the moment, listen to the body, and you're certainly free to modify or linger any position that I show you. Beautiful. Let's take that chin all the way to one side. Let's go to the left and lift the face up and begin to make a circle with the nose over the top to the back. If you're like me on your left shoulder, you'll go counterclockwise here. Start small. Your circle that you're drawing in the air with your nose can be super small, like the size of a coin. And then if you feel good about it and you want to, you can expand, spiraling out. But don't push past any limits that your body has, any tenderness or sensitivity. Certainly don't push past or into a pain zone. Be gentle with yourself and just breathe. Mostly yoga is about breathing and awareness, much more so than about the actual positions that we attempt to hold or the movements that we attempt to make. Awareness and breath is our central goal. And feeling better about ourselves and about the world around us. Let's spiral back into the center. Just drop your chin and gaze towards your armpit for a moment. Lift your chest up and forward and up, bringing your sternum forward and up, squeezing your shoulder blades back, gazing towards your armpit. Allow the neck to slowly relax 100% and let the head hang down in front of the chest again. Release your belly, release your neck. And let's move the chin left and right along the collarbone, breathing as you move, super aware of each strand of muscle in the back of your neck, where it connects to the skull, where it reaches down to the shoulders or the back. Breathing in and out. We're not in a hurry. We're here, we're now, we're doing our yoga, we're content. And when you're ready, we'll sweep that chin across the front of the chest and lift it up as we pass by the right shoulder, lift the face up, and we're going to begin to make a small circle with the nose over the top to the back. So if you're on your right shoulder like me right now, you'll be doing clockwise. Small at first, and then you can spiral it out if you feel confident and strong and it feels like the body wants to move in that direction. You can spiral it out as big as you want. Breathe as you move. Breathing in at the top of your circle, breathing out at the bottom of your circle. Slow is better than fast. And then spiral back into the center of your circle. Drop your chin, gaze at your armpit, straighten your back, shoulders back and down, sternum forward and up. Awesome. Drop your chin slowly down. Just let the head hang in front of the chest. At this time, I'll ask you to round your back and slump your shoulders and let the head really drop way down in front of the chest. Release your belly, release your neck, release your shoulders and your arms. Let's begin to slowly shift our weight on our hips, one left and then to the right. Back and forth, breathing as you move in and out. And just let your head roll by gravity's momentum back and forth along the front of your chest from shoulder to shoulder. Super loose, super easy. All right, back to the center, straighten the back, lift the face and blink your eyes. Let's circle our eyes all the way around in the eye sockets, okay? So big eyes, big breath, and big circles. And really look with your eyes, connect your mind to what your eye sees as it goes around. Let's change direction, go the other way, keep breathing. See things in that wide angle of your eye circles, breathing in and out. And let's squeeze the eyes, squeeze the mouth, squeeze the cheeks, squeeze everything tight. Breathe in. And open the mouth wide, open the eyes wide, stick the tongue out. Maybe the tip of your tongue can even touch your chin. Open wide and sort of like a silent scream, lion face. Breathe deep. And now we kiss the ceiling. Breathe in. Lion face. Kiss the ceiling. Back and forth 3 times. Beautiful. Draw a circle with your nose, big circle. Breathing in at the top of your circle, breathing out at the bottom. Let's go the other way around. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Back to the center. Namaste. Awesome. Who else is with me here? Looks like Annie's joined me. Namaste, Annie. Thank you so much. Let's stretch out the legs at this time. Excuse me. Pulling the flesh away from your sitting bones, connecting your weight down into the earth through your pelvis points. That's optional. If that doesn't suit you, you don't have to do that, but I find it helps a lot of us to be anchored in our pelvis on the floor. Let's take a moment to flex the ankles, toes pointing straight up at the ceiling, or if you're really into the ankle flex, maybe your toes are pointing back at your face a little bit. Straighten up your knees and open the back of the knees to the energy of the earth flowing in through the back of the knees, the soft part of the ankles where the Achilles tendon extends, and in through the root chakra, the base of your torso. 3 points of openness. Allow the energy of the earth to rise up and into the body. And if you're not really into the chakras and the energy stuff, you can still make the moves and breathe deep. It's going to benefit your body. Sometimes you can even think about some of the yogic philosophy that I may say now and then, almost like it's the placebo effect that you're inducing in yourself. So if you're not really into the spirituality, you can still convince yourself that the movement and the energy and the thinking about the movement and energy can benefit the body in the exact same way. I hope that makes sense. Maybe I'll try and explain that better in writing and post it in a few hours so that I can explain myself better. Sometimes I write better than I talk. So look forward to that. Hopefully you're into my philosophy about how you can trick yourself, almost like you're doing the placebo effect on yourself, just by this constant thinking of visualization of the energy in the body moving through. All right, so we're going to just reach for the toes and the hips. Down we go and up, breathe in. Reach for the toes and bow your head and then lift and breathe in. So today we are into our first Tuesday of the 60-second plank challenge with special moves. So that'll be exciting. We'll get into that in about 20 minutes after we've warmed up a little bit. Take a moment to just stretch, and we're going to stay down in an extreme stretch. You can make this extreme with the ankles flexed and the legs super straight, reaching for your toes, or you can make it soft. Relax your feet and legs, let them sort of flop out, and reach for your instep. So it's a forward fold, either soft or extreme reach, whatever you feel like right now, or somewhere in between is also possible. So just take it for yourself, listen to the body, and take yourself forward, reaching for the toes or the ankles or the heels as you like, and drop your head. And then push against your legs, walk your hands back up towards your hips and come up. Let's do a half straddle. I've got my left leg tucked in and my right leg extended. Take the hand along the top of the right thigh or the long leg thigh and reach for the ankle. Bring the other arm up and over, stretching from the fingertips through the side all the way to the hip, especially that rib cage area where the little bones are aligned there across the side of the midriff. Create a little extra space if you can between those bones and really stretch through the armpit, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Big breath in and out. And then slowly coming back up. We're going to windmill the arms over, find the floor with this other arm, and reach over again the other way. Stay here and stretch. Keep breathing. All right, up we come. We'll flip the legs around the other way. Reaching the top of the thigh towards the ankle, and the other arm comes up and over. Stretch and breathe. Feel the stretch in your armpit, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Spread the fingers wide. Keep breathing. Nice. All right, windmill the arms around the other way, and let's stretch the other way. All right, and come up. Let's open up both legs now in a straddle. If this is a little too early in the hour for a wide straddle, your legs don't have to be so wide out. So we're just going to do a little side-to-side bending, and I'm going to encourage you to use the strength of your torso to make the movement strong and tall and graceful. So arms sweep out to the side and up. Take your right hand and drop it down underneath the belly, and over we go, reaching ear close to the knee. And coming up, switch the arms around and reach the ear close to the knee on the other side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. If this is too fast for you, you can certainly go slow. If you need help coming erect from the sideways bent over position, you can use the hands to press yourself up. So it's possible to modify as much as you need. Make sure you're really doing the movement and the breath work in unison and listening closely to your inner teacher. So let's do that a few more times. Over we go. Breathe in and out. And this next movement is related to this, and it's also very much related to your breath. We're going to take the left hand and reach for the left shin or ankle and really grab a hold, connect, so that you've got a good strong grip on the leg here. And this hand is going to close the door and open the door. Exhale down, inhale up. It's more about the breath than the movement. Breathing in, we open, looking up at the ceiling or the corner of the wall in the diagonal direction of your arm, and then close it, look down at your leg, exhale. 10 times we're going to do this, so let's get going. 10, breathe in and out. 9 and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down, nose to knee, forehead to knee. And then push yourself back up. Take a moment to resettle. I'll scoot over a little bit so the other side is in the camera. Alrighty. Anchor your other hand to the shin or ankle, wherever you connect, and reach that other arm straight out as a diagonal, 180 degrees. We're going to close the gate and look down and exhale. Open wide, look up and breathe in. Let's go 10 and open. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. And we're going to stay down. Look at your nose to knee or forehead to knee. Stay down. Keep breathing. And then push against the floor and bring yourself up. Let's bring our legs back into the cross-legged position. And hands come to the knees. Grip your knees a little bit strongly with a nice wide finger grasp. Reach back, drop your head, exhale. Pull against the knees, bring the chest forward, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. This is sometimes called the camel ride. It's mostly about your breath, less about the movement. But do try to look up and down as you arch and sway your back. It's a little bit like cat and cow, isn't it? Arching and swaying. One more. Coming back to center, look over your left shoulder, face forward, look over your right shoulder, face forward. Back and forth. With a gentle and kind of a minimalist spinal twist here. Beautiful. Breathe. Nice. All right, facing forward, back to the camel ride. Breathe as you move. Awesome. All right, hands to prayer pose. Take a moment just for yourself. And do notice any energies moving in your body. Maybe you can feel your heart beating. Maybe you can feel the blood pulsing through your veins, your arms and your legs, even to your head and your torso. Maybe you can feel the heartbeat and the pulse of the blood through your system. So take a moment to be quiet and observe the body. Eyes are closed. Focus is inward. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to get up on the knees now and sit on your heels. If you don't like this position, you can certainly keep in the cross-legged position, or legs can be out in front. We're going to attempt to sit on our heels, though. You can also modify the position with a pillow underneath your hips or underneath your knees if you feel you need a little bit of cushion under the knees. It's pretty common. So take a moment to sit tall and bring that sternum forward and up. Lift your face and get those shoulders to scoop down away from the ears if you can. Roll the shoulders back a few times just to make sure they're really loose and down away from the ears. Beautiful. Bring the hands to prayer pose. Interlock the fingers and squeeze and release a few times. I'm going to take off my ring. Squeeze and release. Move the hands in a circle. Breathe. Really squeeze hard and release freely. Stimulating your extreme fingertips and the webbing between the fingers, which is actually where the channels anchor for the fascia in the body. Beautiful. All right, reverse it. Bring it back in. Breathe in and out. And here we go. Invert the hands. Push forward. Round the back. Drop the head. Bring those arms up overhead. Straight arms. Inverted in interlocked fingers. Up overhead. Stretch it tall. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring the hands to the back of the head or the back of the neck. Elbows way back. Look up through the top of your eyes and blink. Take a moment to just notice the posture of your spine. Are you arched up? All right. Bring the hands straight up again. Breathe in. Exhale. Round the back. Drop the head. Reach forward. Way, way forward with the fingers. And then bring it back to a prayer pose. Drop your elbows. Relax. Bring the hands behind the tailbone back there. Squeeze and pull the shoulder blades back. Maybe you can get your arms to be straight. If not, you can use a cloth or a belt so that you can have your arms straight. The elbows are straight. And when you get that position, even if your hands are a little bit apart because you're using a towel or a belt, once you get your arms straight, you're really squeezing those shoulder blades for all they're worth, right? So stay on your heels, squeeze the shoulder blades, and we're going to bend forward and the hands go up in the air above your head. Bend forward so your forehead comes down to the floor in front of your knees. Bring those arms up. and then come up. Release your arms and wrap them around, shake them, swing them around your body. We're going to do that movement again, and I'm going to show you an advanced move that you can do if you want to, or you can just stay with your arms straight seated. You can put your forehead down like we did before, or you can come up onto the top of your head, lift your hips off of your heels, and let your arms come over the top of your head, down close to the floor behind your shoulders. And that's the advanced pose. And that particular yoga mudra is meant to honor your instinct and your soul over your intellect and your mind, because your head is lower than your heart. So it's a little bit of an inversion there, and if you want to give that a try, you can sit in any version of the forward fold or the shoulder squeeze as you like. Bring the hands behind, interlock the fingers, squeeze the arms straight, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the face, breathe in. Exhale, we bend forward, drop the forehead in front of the knees. And if you want, you can come up onto your head and drop the arms over the top. And then come back up and release, swing the arms again. Okay, so let's try a pigeon pose here. Bring the hands to the floor in front of the knees and walk them forward. Come up into table a little bit and take that left knee up between your thumbs. And then scoot back on the front of your back thigh. Your right thigh is on the floor. The front of the thigh is down. This foot here can be close in by your hip or it can be out to the side. That's super optional, whatever feels good to you. We're going to push the hands into the floor and lift the chest forward and up. Lift your face. Make sure your shoulders stay away from your ears, eh? And we'll just stay here and breathe for a moment. Awesome. Let's take a look back over the left shoulder and then the right shoulder. Look back over your shoulder towards your heel, extended way back there. On one side you'll probably see your heel, but on the other side not. And that's perfect. This is one of the nicest stretches that I've discovered for myself. I hope you enjoy it too. And now coming forward, bring the chest way forward and up, lift your face, shoulders down, breathe in. And exhale all the way forward, collapsing down, forehead to the floor in front of your knee. And you can bring your hands back by your hips, palm up, relax in sleeping pigeon. Hands to the floor to your shoulders. Push yourself up, and let's come into table position, cat and cow. And get ready. We're going to do pigeon on the other side. Bring the knee forward in between the thumbs. Slide that foot over to the side, and then slide down on the front of your back thigh. Puff your chest forward like a proud pigeon. Squeeze the shoulders back and down. Lift your face. Good breathing here. And then we're going to slide around looking behind the shoulder on one side and then the other with a slight twist as you turn to look back behind you. Maybe you see that heel extended way back there. Maybe on one side, maybe on both sides, maybe not at all. It's all fun. The most important thing is the breathing and the awareness of the body's balances and systems and how they all work together. Connections. All right, when you're ready, push against the hands and bring yourself back up. Cat and cow a few times. And let's get ready for the first downward dog of the morning. At least it is for me. Maybe it is for you too. So hands on the floor. Turn your toes under and lift the hips up. And find your wonderful spot for your feet and push the hands into the floor strongly. Release your neck and drop your head. Push the tailbone up and back. to give you a choice. You can walk the dog one heel up at a time, picking up the heel, moving the hips left and right, or you can bring your feet together, put all your weight on one foot, and extend the other foot up in a three-legged dog pose. Even if you just point your foot towards the wall behind you, it's perfectly wonderful. And switching legs whenever you feel like it. Reach that leg up or back and breathe deep. Push away with your hands, drop your head. And then when you're ready, come back down and we'll sit on our heels again. Bring your hands to your knees, turn the palms up, round the back, and drop the head, sitting very quiet for maybe 10 or 12 breaths. Really relax. Turn your focus inward. Find calmness and stillness. As the Bible says, be still and know that I am God, living there in your heart, existing in your soul as a part of your soul. Namaste. Thank you. Wonderful. Are you ready for the 60-second plank challenge? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, you're ready. I know it. I knew it. Ah! Let me get my watch so I can watch those 60 seconds clicking by and let you know how we're doing. All right. So our goal today is to do straight plank for 30 seconds. And then we're going to lift one leg up and drop it down. Lift the other leg up and drop it down. When you lift your leg, try and keep the knee straight. So you're really lifting your heel straight up above the floor, squeezing the buttock a little bit. So that's all we're going to try and do today. We're going to do 30 seconds of straight plank. And then about 20 seconds of movement, lifting one side and then the other. And then 10 seconds of straight plank. And that'll be our plank challenge for the day, for the week. For the week, right? Okay, so I'm going to scoot this back just a little bit so we can get more action in the camera. Hopefully you can see me. Let's get ready. I'm up on my feet, I'm up on my hands, and go. 30 seconds of straight plank. We're just watching the clock and breathing, feeling strong. Ten seconds is gone. How are you feeling? Good. Keep it going. 20 seconds is coming right now. Beautiful. We're at 30 seconds, so now we're just going to bring our feet a little closer together and pick up one leg. And then when you can't take it anymore, drop it down and pick up the other leg. Drop it down. First leg up again. Drop it down. Second leg up. And drop it down. Hold your plank strong. How you doing? You did it. Knees can come down. And just take a moment for yourself here. Catch your breath. Next thing we're going to be doing is the Cobra and the Sphinx. So we'll be laying on our belly, get on your yoga mat face down, and find a nice resting pose as we prep for Cobra. Okay, so prepping for Cobra. I know you can't see me too well here. Let me see if this is better. Elbows are tucked in at the waist. Fingers are right under the shoulders pointing up. Forehead is on the floor. Your legs are squeezing together. Squeeze the knees, the heels, the buttocks. Squeeze them in. Just gently. Prepping for Cobra. And inhale, bring the forehead, nose, and chin touching the mat. So it's just turning the face. And then pick the face up, and through the strength of your torso, not your arms, lift the chest, lift the shoulders, lift the face. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, exhale and drop it back down. Chin, nose, forehead, find the floor. And then you can relax for a moment, let the arms come up, make a little pillow with your hands, turn your toes in and your heels out, and take a rest. Okay, try it again. Hands under the shoulders, elbows tucked in, legs pressing together, hips squeezing in to protect the lower back. This time, if you want to do the high cobra, you can, or you can keep it low cobra. High cobra, we're just going to press a little bit with our hands into the floor, but the elbows stay straight. We're not doing a big upward arch. So forehead on the floor, squeeze the hips. Forehead, nose, chin, face comes up, shoulders come up. You can stay right there for low cobra. If you want to try high cobra, press the hands into the floor, but elbows stay right in at the waist, and ears away from your, shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing. Squeeze those buttocks together to protect your lower back. And then come on down, belly down, chest down, shoulders down, face down, and relax. So for Sphinx, we're going to be in a similar pose, but the elbows are on the floor, and your weight is on your elbows. Elbows are underneath the shoulders, and hands reach forward, fingers spread wide. And press your elbows into the floor to elevate your chest away, so your shoulders are away from your ears. You're not doing this, doing this. Press the elbows down, press the fingertips down. Looking forward, just like the Sphinx. You can relax your lower back and hips here, and allow the lower back to really slink down into a low, graceful curve with the belly pressed hard on the floor. Push your elbows in, relax your hips. Gaze forward and breathe. Nice. Let's come down onto the chest and find our airplane pose. Elevate the arms out and elevate the legs from the hips. Knees are straight. Lift the arms and legs and head up. Keep breathing. And now bring the arms, the hands to the shoulders, elbows squeeze in at the waist, and reach the arms back. The legs haven't changed at all. They're still up in the air. We change from airplane to locust. Touch the shoulders with the fingertips, bring the arms out again, and back to airplane. Legs don't change. Keep holding, keep holding, keep breathing, keep breathing. And relax, come down for a rest. Face turns to the side, toes point in, heels point out. Come back up to table pose. Find your feet, find your knees underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, arch, and sway, cat and cow. Looking down, exhale. Looking up, inhale. 3 more times. Take your time, no hurry. Turn the toes under and let's do another downward dog. Reach those hips up and back. Find your feet flat on the floor. Push your arms into the ground. Push your hands into the ground. Push your hips up and back. Drop your head. Bend your knees and push your hands, walk your hands closer to your feet. Bring all the body's weight onto your feet. And just let yourself hang from the hips. Ragdoll pose. Move your hips in a figure eight. You can make your feet a little wider if you want, or bring them in underneath your hips. You need a little bit of distance for sure between your feet for stability here. Moving the hips in a figure eight. Beautiful. Let's bring the left hand to the right foot. Just grab onto your little toe edge and swing your hand up, your right hand up into the air and look at it. And swing it back down, hands in front of the feet, figure eight. Let's go in reverse this time. Reverse your figure eight. And then center yourself. Right hand to left foot's little toe. Grab a hold and swing your left arm up into the air. Look at it. Or look in the direction it went. Reach it up. And then down it comes. Hands on the floor. Figure eight again. Let's bend the knees and put your hands on your knees and push around your back. Walk up your thighs with your hands and bring the body upright. Standing in mountain pose, take a moment to really be settled on your feet. And tall through the spine, elevating the top of the head up. Roll your shoulders back and let your arms hang. Turn your hands palm forward. Take a big breath in. Rock your feet back and forth from toes to heels. Find that beautiful balance and connection down into the earth. And relax your arms. Let your hands just hang. Press the feet into the floor. Lift the arch up. Bring the energy from the arch of the foot up. Tightening up the thighs. Lifting the knees. Tucking the tailbone under. Tucking the belly in. Lift the sternum up. Shoulders back and down. Lift your face. Smile. Breathe in, lift the arms, palms are out. Open wide, breathe in. Stretch and reach apples out of the tree, grabbing a mango or banana, whatever fruit is your favorite today. Reach and grab, pull it down. Put a lot of energy into the reaching up. Put some energy into the pulling down. Bring your hand up and reach, pull it down, up and down. Breathe. Nice. Both arms reaching up, stretch up, breathe in. And bring that prayer to your heart. Let's bend the knees. Sit about halfway down to a chair. You can get your feet a little bit wide here. Sink down. And we're going to bring the arms straight up from the shoulders, reaching for the ceiling. So it's a sinking the hips down at the same time, reaching the arms up. Reach up, elevate your chest, breathe deep. Keep it going. This is pretty, what do you call, vibrant and intensive strength, strong through the hips and the thighs and the energy level in the body. Reach those arms way up, up, up. Bring the hips down. Breathe. Chair pose. And let's reach it up. Breathe in. Straighten the legs. Take your right hand and drop it down. Look at it down there and let it swing back in front. Stopping on its own, just let it stop on its own as it's swinging down there and you're looking down at it. Reach the other hand way up, stretching along through that whole side body. And then bring that hand that's hanging up, reaching both arms straight up, breathe in. Dropping the other hand, look at it down there, swinging it forward and back, let it stop on its own, reach the other hand way up, stretching along through the side body. And then bring that lower hand up, watch it rise, reach both hands up, bring your feet together, squeeze the knees, tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the belly in, find your temple hands, right one finger up and the other's clasp. Elbows against the ears or biceps against the ears. Needle pose, tall, skinny, straight. Reach up with the fingertips. And then bring the hands back down to the heart. Let's go for a little swim. Just bend those knees a little bit and bring the arms big forward stroke. Reach, straight arms, elbows going all the way around. And back stroke, bring your face up, breathe deep, the knees are still bent. Beautiful, both arms up, stretch tall, reach up, breathe in. Bring your prayer hands down, and let's take a seat. All right. How's everybody doing? You still with me? Kathy's with me, Ellis is with me, and hopefully there's a few other people out there watching. Take a moment for yourself here, folks. Take a moment just for yourself. Feel the gratitude in your heart. Think about somebody that you love, somebody that you miss, or somebody that needs some support, some encouragement, some healing energy. Hold them in your heart. See their smiling face. Feel how you feel when you see their smiling face. Let that emotion flow gently and naturally outward. Beautiful. Hold them in your heart. Hold them in your love. And let's let the hands rest in the lap. So now I want you to visualize that you're sitting at a table, and the table comes right about up to here. It's a big, vast, enormously large table. Infinite, perhaps. Coming right up to here on your shoulders. You're going to reach the arms out. And imagine that on top of the table are just hundreds and thousands of marbles. Each marble represents somebody you love or something that you love. Whether it might be as music or flowers or your best friend or your mom or whatever appeals or sparks in your mind. Bring those arms out to the side. Visualize that table covered with marbles. We're going to reach the right hand all the way forward and scoop up all the marbles and bring them to your heart. Keep it going and breathe in. Breathe in, scoop up all the marbles off the table, bring them to your heart. Each one of those things that you love. Your favorite food, your favorite place, your favorite person, your favorite music. Bring them in, breathe in, and bring it to your heart. Reach as far as you can, get all the marbles, bring it in. Let's change hands. Left hand now, reaching, or other hand if you started with your left. Grab them all, bring them into your heart. Let's use both hands now. Reach and grab everything, bring it into your heart. One more time. Reach and grab it all. Bring it into your heart. Find your prayer and just sit quiet for a moment. Beautiful. You know, we didn't do too much laying down today, and so let's end our class today with some lying down poses. So take a moment to stretch out and lie down on your back. Arms can go wherever feels comfy, and we'll just drop the knees to the left. Take a moment to relax your right hip. And then knees up all the way over to the other side and relax your left side, the upper hip. up and bring them all the way to the chest. Squeeze that. Bring your hands to your knees and squeeze the knees into your chest and release. Exhale as you squeeze in. Inhale as you release. And squeeze the knees in and hold them in as you continue to breathe. Squeeze the knees in. Let them go a little bit wide if they want to. Go as wide as you feel comfortable with. Breathe consistently and constantly. And then bring the knees in and stretch the arms and legs up. Circle your ankles, circle your wrist. Keep circling your ankles and your wrists. Change direction whenever you feel like it. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, flex the ankles, point the ankles, flex the wrists, bring the hands all the way over, back and forth as you breathe. And let's bring the ankles and the wrists into a flexed position like you're holding platters on your hands and feet. And drop your elbows and your knees down to the floor and then push them back up. Let's go 10 more times. Down and up. That's 10. Down, up, 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Down, push it up. That's 4. Down and up, that's 3. Come on down and push it up, that's 2. And last time down and up. Just let your arms and legs float and crisscross any pattern, any place. Just let them be loose from the hips and shoulders. Imagine your arms and legs are like tall grass on a hillside blowing in the breeze. Each one is independent and free of the others. They all respond to the wind together. Bend your knees, bring your arms and legs down. Stretch out on the ground, stretch your legs out, feet flop open, arms come to outside of your hips, palms are up, open to the universe. Take that right knee and bend it, bring it up, circle it around, breathe. Go the other way, big as you're comfortable with, big circle of knees. Stretch the leg up, grab it with your hands, gently pull the leg into a nice gentle stretch for the hamstring and hip. Hold and breathe. To go a little deeper, you can go just a hair deeper. Hold and breathe. And then release, bend the knee and cross it over. Roll onto your left hip, find your spinal twist. Arms out to the side like a capital letter T. Head looking to the left, to the right, or straight up at the ceiling. Release everything in your whole body. Deep and relax. Feel free to modify your spinal twist, maybe bend both knees a little bit, change the position of your arms, make it even more relaxing, more luxuriating, more soft. Let's roll onto the back and do a long body stretch. Arms overhead, stretch your legs out straight, point your toes, Reach. Breathe in. Expand your rib cage as big as it'll go. Breathe. And then relax. Arms can rest outside the hips, palms up. Release, relax. Awesome. Bend your left leg, or the other leg anyway. Bring a knee up and circle it around. And change direction. Go the other way. Stretch the leg straight up. Grab it with your hands. If your knee's bent, don't worry about it. Gently pull the leg a little closer to your face and back to vertical. Find your range of motion. Keep breathing. Gently, gently, gently stretching the hamstring and hip. Mostly breathing. Let's hold the leg out or near your edge, near your face. Stay right there. Relax. Bend the knee, release the leg, cross it over, roll onto your right side of your hip, arms out to the side, spinal twist. Everything relaxes. And breathe deep. Staying here, asking the spine to relax. From tailbone to neck, everything lets go. Stay in your spinal twist as long as you want. I hope you're not in any hurry to move on with your day. Stay in your spinal twist. Relax. And breathe deep. Modify it as you need in order for it to be even more beneficial, relaxing, and healing. A spinal twist is one of the most healing things you can do on your yoga mat. It's so relaxing, but it also allows you to access the parts of your spine deep inside where we often hold tension automatically without knowing it, without thinking about it, without asking for it. A tension that sets up deep in the spine and holds us ready to respond with fight or flight and keeps us on edge, which is good in some situations, but it's not good to be that way all the time. So that's why an awareness of the body is so helpful. You become more relaxed and you can breathe away the kinds of things that store when you don't relax. Those are your waste products of respiration and metabolism. You need to get rid of those waste products, flush them out, breathe, and let them go. If you don't get rid of those waste products, they can turn into toxins, and they can be the seeds of disease. So it's really important to use yoga or some meditation or just some awareness of the body. That's one of the reasons why exercise is so beneficial, because when you exercise, then you get to the point where you're exhausted, and then you relax. And when you relax, the body can clean out and clear out the toxins. And you breathe strong when you exercise. When you breathe strong, you clear toxins, you clear out waste products from respiration and metabolism, and also just environmental toxins that collect in the body. So get some good fresh air today, get some good exercise in, get some good juices or fruit into the body, eat well, breathe well, and keep your mind focused on positive things, love, gratitude, thankfulness, joy, peace. Believe that peace is possible in this world. If you don't even believe peace is possible, how can you ever believe that it will happen? You have to first believe it's possible. So I meditate on the possibility of spreading peace throughout the world on a daily basis. And I am always so grateful to have the opportunity to do yoga with you and to say my few words of inspiration and know that somebody's at least halfway paying attention. So thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. have a wonderful day. I'll see you on Thursday. Keep doing your plank challenge. Give an experiment to the lifting of the heel at the 30-second point, and then putting it down and lifting the other heel. And then on Thursday, maybe I'll show you the Spider-Man plank, and we'll give that a try. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you a beautiful yoga-filled day. Namaste.